But to the finals we go with. Oh wait, we have we have something interesting. Mystic
Oh, what?
has 2 points. Megamind has 2 points, and Keiron has 4 points. What do we have to do now? Should
Very
we
interesting.
should we say Mystic and Megamind go for a 1v1, one go, see who wins?
I mean, that's what I was gonna suggest, honestly. Just a blind pick, Dry Arabia, best of one. Whoever wins goes
Yes.
to the finals.
Yes. They goes to the finals against Keiron. But to the players, Megamind, Mystic, are you down to do this now? Because I did not expect a draw.
So we're gonna be seeing a 1v1 on Dry Arabia. English versus Japan should definitely be an interesting matchup. Now, at the surface level, you might think Japan is gonna be pretty good because they obviously have early access to armored units that are gonna be pretty good at tanking those longbows. However, in practice, the longbows are not too bad at kiting, and they can put down a lot of punishment if Japan goes for any kind of greedy two-town center play, especially with the recent TC nerfs. We also could see Fast Castle out of the Japanese has been gaining a lot of popularity lately, but once again, if our English player decides to go for early longbows, it can really be quite the thorn in your side if you're trying to age up to castle. It's going to come a lot down to the map layout, where the gold spawns in, and basically whether or not the Japanese player is able to make it into Castle Age with a safe economy. Been seeing a good amount of this matchup on the ranked ladder recently. A lot of the high elo players seem to be really enjoying Japan lately. We sort of expected to see the fast castle Japanese playstyle fall off a bit after the changes to the Yorishido. It used to be that you would age up and instantly get 2 Yorishido, which you could put into your stables and start pumping knights like crazy, but now you only get 1 when you age up. But despite that,
Hello.
hello! I've just
Hey.
been talking about English versus Japanese matchup, letting your stream know that we might be seeing some fast castle mounted samurai if Mystic is keeping up with the meta.
3 seconds. Woohoo! Here we go. Hello, world. Here we are with Mystic and Megamind. It's an epic 1v1 to decide who's
We can
going to the
throw on,
finals.
We can throw on caster mode for this one.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
1v1.
Oh, look at that. Whoa, we're professionals now. How
Yeah,
cool are we?
the absolute coolest.
Thanks. I just need to change my webcam so I'm not in front of the map. Alright, so we have Mystic and Megamind. That's it, folks. That's all.
Yep, looks like some just pretty standard openings from both players. Mystic does have a pretty nice looking spawn. Both of his golds are safely at the back of his base, so he definitely has the setup to go fast castle if he wants to.
Yeah, but he also has it in the back of his base, I guess. Or did you say both?
Oh, I'd only mentioned Mystic's gold, but yes, Megamind does also have a nice, safe back gold. However, as English in this matchup, I would expect to see some aggression out of Megamind. If both of you kind of passively go to fast castle, the Japanese are gonna definitely have a bit of an advantage when you get there. English not particularly known for a strong castle age.
No?
Their castle age is decent. I mean, their men-at-arms are quite strong, but Japanese, their best units, the samurai and the mounted samurai, are both going to perform really well into English specifically. You're basically not going to be able to get any value out of your longbows once those +2 armor upgrades start coming in on the samurai. Once the mounted samurai hit the field, mounted samurai are going to beat knights because of their deflection armor ability, and it basically is going to force the English to do a really defensive, like, spearman crossbow type of setup. English men-at-arms also lose to samurai once samurai research the Odachi tech, which gives them a huge bonus against infantry. So, generally, we would expect to see some aggression coming out during Feudal from English, which means that it could end up being very relevant that Mystic's gold is safely positioned at the back of his base. It's going to be
Yeah.
just one wall across the from the wood line near where that relic is, one outpost on the right side of his gold, and he's pretty much totally safe.
Is this a micro map? It looks quite big for some reason. They look so far apart. Is it me?
I think it's a micro map.
It just looks so big. That's what she said. Sorry.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't gonna be the first one to say it. It's your stream, but...
Hey, man. The quality is low, and I already accepted it.
Alright. We have the Kura Storehouse and the Council Hall coming out. He's aging up with 3 villages this time.
Yeah.
So he's already chopping wood off the straggler trees as well. This definitely looks like a bit of early aggression from...
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
the mill and
yeah.
the farms, though. I don't agree with the decision to build the mill and the farms here. That's gonna slow down your timing way too much. You should just eat your sheep at this point.
Eat the sheep.
In some matchups it makes sense. Against Japan I would never do it. The Kura Storehouse coming down on the wood line.
Yeah, is that where you can drop off stuff? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yep. It's a bit awkward to put it on your town center like that because you were going to lose out some value from the farms that would generate. So I generally like to leave 2 squares of space, but, you know, it's not the worst spot. And
No.
that'll only become relevant if the game goes long enough for you to generate all the farms, and it's distinctly possible that in this kind of matchup, the game will be over before that matters. He might just value the safety of his farmers more than he cares about squeezing out that extra bit of wood.
Squeeze it out. So there's 5 people now on
Yeah.
wood. Just gonna
Yep,
say
it
hi to
looks
Allah,
like,
hi to Aaron in the chat. How you guys doing?
Oh, he's opting for the lumber camp already as well.
Yeah,
There's a
because he
builder
wants that.
that's-
He wants to get probably the bonus thing on it. This one, the double broad
Yeah.
axe.
There's a builder that's been going around to get really fast longbows where you chop the straggler trees and age up with 3 the way he's doing, but you don't build a lumber camp until you finish your barracks, and by this time at 4 minutes 15 you could already have 2 longbowmen moving out across the map if you were really crisp with it.
Don't you mean quips?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sable's coming out right now for Mystic.
Fairly stable. Like to see that against the English. Even if
Yeah.
you don't know whether they're making longbowmen, a blind stable is...
I think he just
Never
scouted
gonna
it
be
and
bad.
saw that he was making the council hall. So, I wonder if he already scouted that he's making stables. It's a good counter military thing, right?
For sure, for sure. It'll basically force the English player to make spearmen. If you try to move longbowmen out on the map without spearmen escorting
Yeah.
them, they're just gonna get mowed down by these horses.
They are scouting
Still with 3 on
pretty
gold.
well. Both of them are circling around each other here.
For sure.
Okay, 2 horsemen coming out right now from the Japanese, and we have 1
Just longbowmen.
longbowman.
Let's check that rally point.
Oh,
Oh no, you hate to see
bro,
it. Yeah.
bro,
You hate
don't
to see
do
it.
it. Don't do it, bro.
You can't send longbowmen out alone like that. You're gonna be losing those units for free.
Well, let's see and wait. Maybe he, you know, maybe he'll
Maybe he sneaks in. It's not looking good. I mean, it's gonna take 10 arrows to kill a villager from one of these longbowmen, I want to say. Like 8 to 10 arrows, I don't remember the exact number, but
He
1 or
wasn't
2
spotted.
longbowmen is not gonna...
Yeah, there you go. That's the first horse already there. Oi.
I wouldn't be so worried about harassing the gold, though, because of what we see here. The English is just gonna be able to kill that horseman a bit
Yeah.
too easily.
Oh,
I'd be more
he-
worried about catching the...
That was
Yeah.
a nice kite. That was a nice kite.
It certainly was. Longbowmen are going to be coming back home to Massive at home. Now, at this point, what I would love to see for Mystic is just to start thinking about aging up. I mean, the English player is building walls. He's got some idle time. He's got a bunch of longbowmen he can't move out with. You know he doesn't have his barracks up yet.
Yep.
You actually have enough space to just go straight to the castle age if you want to. Well,
I would
gonna
have
be
drawn.
losing another
I would
horseman.
have pulled my horse back, but that's just me.
Yeah, the horsemen are here to catch reinforcements. You're not going to be able to push English off of his gold mine at his own base. That's just not feasible.
No.
Losing those 2 horsemen might be enough to make me reevaluate the straight to castle game plan, because you really need to keep a few of those guys around in order to,
Yeah.
you know, prevent the English from moving out into your base.
Only has 1 stable still, and a barrack. Okay.
Getting some... Are those Onobugeisha coming out?
Ooh, where?
The Japanese barracks are pretty... Yeah, Onobugeisha, okay.
Okay.
They're the
Oh, I
quick
wouldn't have done that.
melee infantry.
No, don't do that. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Good
he's
stuff.
gonna peel out before the.
Yeah.
Just trying to deny any information that he can out of his opponent. Outpost
Yeah.
on the English gold mine.
Smart. Smart. Hi, Nick. How you doing, Nick? So they're counted by archers. Oh, but these are
Yeah.
cross longbowmen. So they? Do you say this? These are archers?
Yes. Longbowmen. Yeah, longbowmen are gonna beat the brakes off of Onobugeisha. I do not agree with the decision to produce that unit.
Hey, Saguar, how are ya? Ding, 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 ding. Get into your little tower of safety, buddy. Okay, right now it is definitely Mystic on the upper hand. Yeah.
Well, Mystic is the
Ooh.
one putting some pressure and moving out, but I actually would give the advantage to Megamind here. I think Mystic's just making the wrong units. Because Onobugeisha aren't cheap, and he has, you know, 5, 6, 7 of them coming out against 12 longbowmen. They're just not going to be able to find any value.
Interesting.
Against the English, I would much rather see a more defensive play. The horsemen, I think, were good, but your goal, in my opinion, should be getting the castle age and getting mounted samurai on the field.
Spot gapped. Okay, I got a pop gap message.
It looks like Megamind.
Oh. Okay, yeah. No.
Yeah, he's trying to force a fight in the English base, which is not really what you want to be doing.
No. Is he, okay, no, never mind. I thought he was, like, garrison somewhere, but... Is that the word?
Garrisons?
Yeah, like, that he puts the barrack, this one, and then he just puts, like, the right click here, so they all just run here.
Oh, yeah, like
Is
rally,
that a garrison?
rally.
Oh, a rally, yeah, a rally point. That's what I meant.
Okay, those spearmen are overextended. You can kill them easily. The longbowmen aren't close enough. You could just move the Onobugeisha in and clap those dudes really quickly.
Whoa, these are slow walkers.
Yeah, he can actually lose. Mystic actually could have cleaned up this whole army here if he was.
Yeah.
If he was looking at it. If you kill those spearmen, your horsemen are gonna be able to get on the long. Okay.
Oh!
This is looking like
What
a
are you
really
doing?
bad fight for Megamind. He does not have enough spearmen, and he's moved too far out of his base. He might be losing quite a few of his units here. The horsemen are running right onto the
Lord.
spears, though.
Oh. Is there more coming? It's just one soul there. Rip. Oh, all the spearmen are gone.
Spearmen, yeah, all the spearmen have in fact gone down. I
Ooh.
think Megamind moved too far out of his base here. I think
Yeah.
he had the right idea keeping these units at home and just getting his farm eco scaled.
Yeah.
This
What is he
this
gonna
really
do now?
might give Mystic a window to go in for some damage. Yeah.
Ooh, because that's he doesn't have that. Ooh, yeah. It's not what you want to see.
No, that was a pretty solid trade for Mystic. We can see the destroyed value at the bottom. He's nearly 200 resources ahead on that fight.
You hear this?
Yeah, he's continuing to climb up too. He's killing so much right now.
Yeah. Oh, do you think I jinxed Megamind by saying it looks good for Mystic?
Maybe
you
you
think
did.
this is my fault?
Well, I mean, I
Oh,
think he was in a
man.
fine position. I think he just pushed out way too soon. Like, he
Yeah.
tried to chase Mystic's army across the map, and you see what happens when you chase this fast-moving cavalry and Bugeisha comp.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight them in a place where they can utilize that mobility. You're the English, you've got plenty of defensive bonuses. You want to stay at home, get your farms up, and push when you've got an actual army.
Yeah.
Well, ideally, we would like to have seen him pushing with longbow aggression at the very beginning of the game, but once that timing window is closed, you kind of are going to be on the defensive.
That is a big
Megamind
army.
is down by a couple of villages, though. I'm wondering if there's been some TC idle time.
Maybe.
It's two villagers, 2.5 villagers down at this point, so...
Ay. So there's 3 spearmen. That's not enough spearmen. You know how many
It's
horses
not
this
nearly
dude
enough
had.
spearmen. Yeah, it's not nearly enough.
He's not seeing it, but he's over here. Why are you not making more spearmen? Where are they? You can. You're just not doing it. Okay. Oh god. He's going in. Oh. Look at that managing. Look at that micromanage. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. They should have split up maybe. Like one half here, one half there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you've got the APM with these horsemen and Bugeisha, like their mobility is the best thing about them. You really can just attack from multiple angles all the time. But that being said, it's English, so there's not really that many angles that you can safely attack. I mean, all the farms are pretty close to the town center. The wood line's pushing out to where it's going to be pretty vulnerable soon.
Yeah.
The gold, I
agree.
think, has the illusion of safety because of the tower on it, but I would be totally fine to dive that if I had this Horseman Vigeisha army. I'm not worried about an outpost.
Look at the sheep. That's a battle sheep. It's a war sheep.
Oh, yeah!
Oh! Wait, what's going on? Oh my goodness.
Another
There's
outpost coming up.
chilling. Yeah, that makes sense. I would do the same probably. Just
to
so
get
so you
that
know when
vision
someone's
expanded
coming
out,
around.
yeah.
But it's already there, so the vision. Oh.
I personally would rather see a barracks than those two outposts. I would love to see a second barracks just pumping spearmen because you simply lost, like, having lost all those units earlier, you just aren't gonna have enough. All right, deciding to go for the dive into the town center. We'll see if this works out.
Whoa,
It might be a little premature.
Pull your villagers. Pull your villagers. Oh Lord Almighty.
Yeah, he goes for the dive, but the micro just isn't there. These horsemen are running directly onto the pile of spearmen, just basically sitting. Yeah, the micro just wasn't there for that engagement. That's the second time we've seen this from Mystic. Unfortunately, running horsemen into spearmen, they die extremely quickly. It is the hardest counter in the game. I mean,
damn. Exciting round though. Who has the upper hand? I don't know.
On paper, I mean, Megamind should just kill him right now.
Yeah,
that army should be moving across the map. You just cleared that entire military out. You should just go kill him.
Yes.
As it is, Mystic has time to go up to the Castle Age. If Megamind pushed out as soon as you win that fight, that's a really important concept. Whenever you clean up an army like that, you immediately want to attack. It's already going to be too late now, in my opinion.
But I think he's going to maybe send more here just to have an eye on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Asirard, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Sigwar.
Dawn.
Still no second barrack. He has a blacksmith though, but
overall playing a bit too passively. Once Mystic hits the Castle Age, it's gonna be because Mystic is ahead on workers, and if he gets a tech lead and an eco lead at the same time, I mean it's gonna be pretty tough to hold for sure.
Yeah. I wonder why he hasn't done this one yet. Quite important. Oh, there you go.
Are we looking? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
No, this
is Megamind. He doesn't actually need it because he's not fighting against any ranged units, so he doesn't actually need it yet. Mystic should definitely have it, but this is Megamind's tech, so he doesn't really need it.
Never mind then. What do you have a? Where's his?
We can click on one of his. Just click on any unit. Even a villager will have it if you just find someone to click. Yeah, he has +1 ranged armor. Mystic does.
Where's his blacksmith?
The Japanese actually has a mining camp and a blacksmith in one, so his gold mine, that's, yeah.
Oh,
yep.
so confused.
Yep, it's the forge, unique Japanese building.
What a wizard. Okay, I get it then.
So we've aged up with the floating temple. I'm curious to see where the first Yorishido has been placed. It looks like he put it in the barracks. He wants to start pumping units. That basically is going to turn your barracks into a miniature Burgrave palace. He's upgrading the Onobugeisha, interestingly enough. I would really want to see Samurai, but we'll see how it works for him. Okay, he's got some Samurai coming out as well.
Yeah. 2. Not much. Why is he not making more? I don't get it. Yeah, there you go.
Extra barracks getting added in.
I like that, okay. And he has
both
this
players
here?
now castle. Yeah, the fact that he's aged up with King's Palace means Mystic is going to be on a bit of a timer. Because the English player is just going to be outscaling him with worker production if the game goes for too long. He is starting off from a better position, though, because he's killed several villagers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What?
Seems like the players are taking things pretty slow so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Are we gonna see a clash? No, he's coming back again. He got scared.
Does he
Oh,
have a
never mind.
scout up in the middle of the map, or is he moving around
Yes.
blind? Okay, he
No.
has a scout forward. That's always good to see. In English, you have to be really careful about moving out, like, without good vision, since your
Yeah.
army is relatively
Quite.
slow moving.
Yeah. I understand that he made the walls, but if I were Mystic, I would make a bit of walls, maybe just so you know that you can't get flanked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always like to add walls myself around this time. In this particular match, I'm not sure if I would find space because, to be honest with you, one mangonel would probably absolutely end this game. You know that your opponent doesn't have a siege workshop, and you know that he aged up with the King's Palace, so he cannot produce Springolds from a white tower like you usually might as the English.
But Mystic does not know because he hasn't been here
Yeah,
with his scout.
It looks like he got his scout chased out of there earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're able to get that information, though, I mean, like 1 or 2 mangonels would be enough to completely finish the game here. The macro is slipping up a little bit from Mystic, floating 3,000 food in the bank.
Yeah.
I'm wondering
Okay,
what this
he's
is gonna
moving
be. Is he
in.
trying to go Imperial, or is he just low on gold
I
for
don't know.
units?
I don't know. How do I know?
Yeah, we can't know yet. We can't know yet. I'm just wondering what.
Oh man. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. Okay, who's pop capped?
That would be Megamind. Alright. It looks like neither player is aware that there's a huge army on the other side of this forest. And
That is so fun. Oh, yeah.
okay, some villagers coming forward to get an outpost. It looks like he wants to push with the network of castles buff on his units.
Oh, please make it like. Yeah.
This is
okay.
going to be a huge victory for Megamind. I mean, if he
Yeah.
knows how to play it from here, this should be game ending.
Okay.
I'd like to see a little bit of micro to protect those villagers while the tower comes up.
Yeah, that would have been better. But are they gonna make it in
No,
time?
there's no
Yeah. They're doing it.
it's not quite gonna go up. Okay, it looks
No.
like I totally called this fight wrong.
Yeah.
The thing about this matchup is you have to micro your longbowmen to shoot the Onobligation because the
Oh.
samurai have absolutely massive ranged armor and a huge health pool, whereas the Onobligation die to archers.
Oh my god.
And
Run for your lives!
Yeah, so what we saw there is the longbowmen were just absolutely denting in the samurais with their heavy plate armor, dealing no damage, and the Onobligation were running free and cutting his whole army down.
That is painful. That is so painful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Switching into crossbows will help him with the
Please.
samurai.
This is not looking good. Thank God that he had walls. Am I right?
Yeah, those walls aren't gonna last for long though.
Oh, this is not good. I think it's gonna be over soon then because how? Basically.
Yeah, how are you gonna hold this?
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that change in the difference in army as well. It's too much. What was he
Absolutely.
doing?
I think if Mystic identifies just how far ahead he is right now, he's gonna be able to run in and just take this base out. He doesn't even really need to wait for siege engineering. He can just start torching down farms, torching down production, camping
Yeah.
the production so units can't come out, you know.
Yeah. But they do go down fast with the crossbows, right? So maybe from the town center they can sort of clear it up quite fast as well.
Well,
Because
the crossbows are gonna do good damage against the samurai, but as we see again, there simply is no micro. It's not gonna be enough.
No. Oh, it's kind of painful to watch, isn't it? Yeah, there
A
you
little
go.
bit.
Congratulations, Mystic. You won. You go through to the finals. GG. Javahar in the chat, but I forgot your Megamind. I know your real name, but I forgot your game name. It was a good fight, but we are moving forward with Mystic and Keiron in the finals. Very exciting. Both played very well. It's now time for a best of 3 to see who is the real winner.